Hi, today I want to give you a few Saving You Green tips on making a road trip to Disney. For myself, my dad, one of my favorite childhood memories was taking a road trip with my dad, my stepmom, my little sister, my grandma. We all piled into a van and drove 24 hours straight through to Disney. Not something that I would recommend. One of my tips that I would suggest would be to, depending on how far you live from Disney, I would only recommend driving 8 to 10 hours a day. Break it up, stay at a hotel, get a good night's rest, and then start on the rest of your driving the following day. I would also suggest stopping every 2 to 3 hours to give everyone a chance to get out, stretch their legs, take a restroom break, maybe grab something to drink. This is going to help keep everyone's spirits high so no one gets cranky from being in the car for way too long. Another thing that I would suggest, when we go on road trips, we're actually planning a trip right now to Disney for our family. We have road tripped every 6 months from Texas to Ohio for the last 4 years now, and I would like to think that I'm getting to be a pro at road tripping with four kids and a dog. One of my favorite things that I like to do for the kids is to pack a themed bag for them to take in the car. So something similar to this. I found this super cute Mickey or Minnie Mouse bag. Mickey and Minnie Disney. And so what I do is I like to pack it full of, I pack one of these for each kid, and I include activities and snacks that I think will keep them occupied during the drive so they don't get bored. So a few of Disney's newest books for tweens to keep them busy. My daughter loves to play with her Disney dolls, so we keep that in there. Some healthy snacks, because everyone's going to get hungry at different times and you don't want to have to stop, every time someone says they're hungry. So cereal bars, dried fruit, also keep, some chips. Another good thing to pack in there is an iPod so that they can have their favorite music. For my younger ones, I like to keep some Disney flashcards. We can practice multiplication, adding and subtracting. All these activities are going to keep them busy so that they're not carrying on how bored they are and all of that. I also like to include some items like these. We have just basically a journal for them to draw in, some pens. I pack markers instead of crayons depending on what area you're traveling in. The heat will melt your crayons, so the colored pencils and the markers seem to do a little bit better than plain old crayons. Let's see, what else do we have in here? And then I also just like to pack some books for them to read. And last but not least, in my bag of tricks, I like to keep some wipes. You can use them to clean your kids' hands. You can use them to clean up spills and messes. Most of all, though, my favorite tip that I would like to suggest to you is just take your time. Part of road tripping to Disney is creating those memories and experiences during the road trip. Disney provides wonderful memories. I have pictures from when I was 14 in front of Disney attractions with my sister. Unfortunately, I could not find those pictures. I wish I could share those with you. I also have some really great pictures of my dad and my uncle and I on the teacup ride at Disney. Once you visit Disney, make sure you do not miss that ride. It's one of my all-time favorites. But just really take your time, enjoy the road trip experience. It's part of making memories that will last a lifetime with your family in regards to visiting Disney. I wish you luck and hope that you have safe travels.